Welcome guys, and in today's video we're checking out the V2 wireless from Bronc, and we're giving this machine away in this video, so stay tuned. Thanks to Bronc for sending two of these machines out. One I'm going to be giving to you guys here on the channel, the other one giving to a local shop so they can check it out and do a review themselves. Let's dive into the box and see what we got. Here is the box. Let's go ahead and dive in there and see what we got. All right off the top here, we got a little pamphlet. If you guys haven't checked out the V1 video, go check that out. This is the V2. They upgraded a couple things, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. We got to peel this off, and there she is. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing's got a little bit of a weight to it. But if I recall, it probably has the battery in it currently, straight from the manufacturer. Set that there. Let's check out what else is in the box. Again, we got foam, we already know about. Some more foam, we already know about. And here we go, we have an accessory box. We have USB-C charger. This cool little nifty piece, which we'll cover shortly. Some O-rings as usual. A battery charger, a spare battery, and a case for your batteries. And that's gonna do it. So let's go over what is here when it comes to charging your batteries. This makes it super simple. Plug it into the wall, put your battery on, and it's charging. I think it's great that they give you two batteries. It's a must when going wireless. Just like the V1, they didn't leave it up to chance whether you were gonna have a charged battery or not. They wanna make sure that you have the ability to tattoo no matter what. So with that said, we simply unscrew the top portion here, which houses our battery. And we screw on this portion right here. And now we have a nice, small, compact machine that we can plug a clip cord into and go to town. Another thing that I noted in our last Bronc video were these batteries. Now, these batteries, you can purchase these online pretty decently priced. You can find them in a lot of different places, a lot of different quality, but nonetheless, you can get quite a few of these, store these up, have 5 or 6 ready to go and never have to worry about having a dead battery. And you can get chargers that will charge up to 4+ of these batteries. So I like that they went this route. It gives you many more options, a quick drop in and drop out. It's not super big and bulky. Now for the remainder of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery operation back on top of this machine because let's face it, that's how I'm gonna run this machine all the time. This little piece right here is just a security blanket for if I'm just not quite prepared enough. Before we fire this machine up, let's get a side-by-side comparison of this machine with some other machines that I regularly use and find out the weight. So again, here is the Bronc V2 wireless. Here is the Bishop Wand Packer with the wireless power supply. Again, this is wireless, it has a battery, so we have to compare it with machines with batteries. So here you go, it's pretty much exactly the same height, a little bit shorter. Here is the XWii. Again, it is a little bit shorter than the XWii with its battery on. And then we have the Hawk Pen with its battery on. As you can see, it's up there a little bit. So it compares pretty regularly. It's right there. It's actually shorter than all of these machines. As far as the comfort goes, you definitely have what feels to be more weight here, which could be really nice if you like a little bit of extra weight in your machine. I don't think it feels overly heavy. It feels relatively comfortable, a little bit of back weight. Again, that has that feel of a coil if you're used to it, but it's nowhere near as heavy as it. Just a little bit of a feel. I did bust out the old scale and weigh all these machines so we can get an idea of where they lay at. The lightest one coming in at 6.12 ounces. That's the Bishop Wand with the critical wireless power supply. Second up is the Hawk coming in at 6.315 ounces. And the XWii coming in at 6.54 ounces. And rounding them off is going to be the Bronc V2 wireless. This one's coming in at 8 ounces. So it's a little bit heavier, but again, I don't really think that's a setback. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's subjective. It depends on what you might like. Again, feels super comfortable. So if we bust out a needle here and insert it into the machine, goes in really nice, no problems there. Now what another thing here is our adjustments. I don't know if you can hear that, but it has a nice click. It's not too tight every single time so where you're gonna be fighting it to move it, but it is quite retentive. You have quite a bit of adjustment here as well per the course. here you go. You can get a gist here. We got a couple O-rings. These are the balls right here that are causing us to get that little click when we're adjusting our needles. And again, if we take off the back, here we go. Everything is encased. There is no way that I can see in order to get in it, to get a look at the motor and everything going on. So if that's something you're into, you won't be able to do that here. So let me put this back together. We'll fire it up and see how she sounds. Okay, in order to fire this bad Larry up, we're gonna hold the power button down till it lights up. Once it lights up, we just click the button again. It starts us, and click it again to stop it. Voltage up, voltage down. Now here's the thing that they did differently here. They changed a couple things from V1 to V2. The two major things that they did differently were they added a 9-volt jump start. Now you can hear that right off the bat. Let me get this close to the microphone for you. I'm gonna click the button. You're gonna hear it hum up and then hum down. Did you catch that? Let me do it one more time. So that's that 9-volt jump start. So if you're running super low voltage for maybe some, for whatever reason, at least you get that jump start to kick that needle going, get that motor up and running, and then it'll come back down. And I like that it's not a crazy high jump start, but it's right there where I think it should be. The second thing they did was added overcurrent protection and short circuit protection. Now, let's throw a needle in here and get a feel for what we got going on. Sounds pretty good. Really, really smooth. We get a little bit of a hum here off the table. Not every machine is built the same, so not every machine can run at 7 volts, 8 volts, 9 volts across every machine. Again, this one is optimized to run between 5.5 and 7.5. At 7.5 volts, I can hear this, the motor is going pretty fast, but we can still up that if need be, up to 11 volts. I'd be scared at 11 volts. Holy cow, we made it to 9. It sounds like it's gonna blow the needle out. So let's cool that back down. Plenty of power here. We got 3.5 millimeter stroke, which is perfect for most things. That's why 3.5 millimeters is so common. You can line with it, you can pack color with it, shade with it. I've done everything with 3.5 millimeter stroke. No big deal. So I will say, just holding this in my hand, trying to feel the comfort level, how it may feel. It feels pretty stinking nice. Again, you got a little bit of that back weight, which takes a little pressure off. All right, guys, if you want to win the Bronc Wireless V2, all you got to do is comment below what style of tattooing you would like to do. That doesn't mean the style you're doing right now, but maybe the style you'd like to get into. You do traditional work, neo-traditional, semi-realism, realism, and maybe you want to do something else. Doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to do good tattoos. Good tattoos, guys. Leave a comment. We're going to give it a few weeks, and then we will select a winner and get this shipped out to you ASAP. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell to get notifications when we post, and until next time, my friends, peace.